You know, in today's super competitive world, building a world-class team isn't just a nice to have, it's absolutely essential. But finding the right people with just the right skills, man, that can feel like an impossible search. So today, we're going to take a look at a company that's aiming to solve that exact problem, connecting amazing talent with the opportunities where they can really, truly shine.
So, does this sound familiar to you? You've got this critical role you need to fill. Maybe it's in IT, maybe it's in engineering, and you're just not finding anyone with those very specific, hard-to-find skills. For so many growing companies, this is one of the biggest roadblocks to success. And you know, the challenge doesn't just stop at finding the talent. It's also about making sure your current team is ready to compete on a global stage. I mean, do they have the leadership skills, the communication polish, and what about the business English needed to connect with international clients or headquarters? It's a huge piece of the puzzle.
But what if you could solve both of these problems at the same time? Finding that specialized talent and leveling up the team you already have with a single integrated partner. Well, that's exactly the promise of Lighthouse Consulting. They're not just another vendor. They want to be a real strategic partner in your company's growth.
So what is Lighthouse Consulting all about? Well, their mission is really two-sided. It's not just about finding the right people through top-notch recruitment, but also about developing the talent you already have in-house. It's all about bridging that gap between talent and opportunity to help businesses hit their biggest goals.
And what really makes their approach stand out is that it's all integrated. They don't just offer separate services, they provide a whole suite of solutions that are designed to work together. Let's dive in and see what that actually looks like. First up is their specialized recruitment, which they offer as RPO, or Recruitment Process Outsourcing. Basically, you can think of it as having your own dedicated expert hiring team on the outside. They handle the whole process, from searching and vetting candidates to doing the first round of interviews, and then they present you with a hand-picked shortlist of the best people. This saves a ton of time and connects you directly with the perfect fits for your team.
But hiring is only half the battle, right? The other side is development. Lighthouse provides corporate training in really crucial areas like leadership and sales. But here's their secret sauce. They combine it with focused business English training. This dual approach makes sure your team isn't just skilled, but that they're also globally fluent and ready to take on international business.
And to round things out, they also provide these key support services. We're talking about things like precise English-Spanish translation and targeted customer service training. These are the practical tools that help everything run smoothly across different borders and cultures, really cementing your team's global readiness.
Okay, so they offer this really complete solution, but can they actually deliver on that promise? Well, the proof, as they say, is in the pudding, or in this case, in their data-driven expertise and deep industry experience.
Now, this is really impressive. They've built their own database with over 7,000 specialized profiles, focusing on talent hotspots in Mexico, Argentina, Colombia, and Brazil. And this isn't just a contact list. It's a huge strategic advantage that lets them find the right candidate with incredible speed and precision all across Latin America.
And all this experience is built on a really solid foundation. The founder, e.fragoso, brings over 2 decades of know-how in English and corporate training. That's not just teaching, it's a deep, fundamental understanding of how professionals learn and develop new skills, and it's really the educational heart of the company.
Then, on top of that deep training background, you layer on more than 8 years of hands-on, specialized recruitment experience, and that is a powerful combination. It means they don't just know what a great candidate looks like on a resume, they have the expertise to help develop that person into a truly world-class member of your team.
So, what does this all look like geographically? Well, they mainly work with clients in Mexico and the USA, but their talent search goes all across Latin America. This makes them a fantastic strategic partner for any company looking to build a powerful nearshore or remote team.
Look, having all this expertise and reach is great, but it doesn't mean much without trust. Lighthouse builds that trust through a really transparent process and a firm guarantee, which shows they're totally invested in their client success.
Their recruitment process is a super clear 4-step journey. It all starts with a deep analysis of what you actually need. From there, they move to the search, using that powerful database of theirs. Next up is the presentation, where you get that curated shortlist of vetted candidates. And finally, and this part is so important, they do a 3-month follow-up to make sure the new hire is a great long-term fit. And here it is. This is the ultimate proof of their commitment. Every single placement they make is backed by a 3-month guarantee. That means if a new hire doesn't work out within that time for any reason, it's on them to find a replacement.
That's a powerful statement that shows just how confident they are in making the right match every single time.
All right, so we've looked at the problems they solve, the integrated services they offer, and the deep expertise they bring to the table. The next step is really just to start a conversation.
You know, this quote just sums up their core value perfectly. It's not just about delivering a candidate who can do the job. It's about delivering a professional who is 100% ready to contribute to a global organization from the moment they walk in the door.
So, if finding and developing top-tier, globally ready talent is a priority for you, the next step is pretty simple. All of their contact information is right here. The only question left is a big one. Are you ready to stop searching and start building your future team?